Looking at some people, sometimes you have to ask yourself, are they friends or not? Just by the way they behave towards each other. If they join different gangs, then you really don't know if they are still friends or not. If they were friends to begin with. A Hero Never Dies starts exactly with that. Let's take a look and find out. A Hero Never Dies starts with Jack, played by Leon Lai, and Martin, played by Qing Van Lao, already in two different and even rival Chinese tribes in the middle of a gang war. Looking at what they do, they seem to respect each other in some way, but the different codes of both gangs separate them. After Martin's gang assaults Jack's gang at a hotel, bloodshed is unavoidable. The leader of Jack's gang was at the hotel, and that would be the reason for the assault. After the fight, Jack and Martin find themselves in the hospital recovering from their near-death experience. While Jack's body turns out to be okay later thanks to his girlfriend, Martin doesn't have such luck, since he lost the lower half of his both legs. In the meanwhile, both bosses from both gangs enter into a deal and start their partnership. But after another dispute, a different kind of war starts with Martin and later Jack in the middle. Classify this one as a revenge story. Actually a good one at that. Without telling too much, let's say that the respect Jack and Martin have for each other despite having different ideas is very commendable. And the result of the whole movie is actually a satisfying one that you may not necessarily see coming. A well-told story with the reality of gangs slammed into your face without really sugarcoating it. What may be a little bothersome are some scenes that can be hard to identify because of the different lights the movie uses, and some are almost even pointed at the camera, therefore it can be too flashy at times. Or other times it can be a bit too dark for its own good. Needless to say, if your eyes are weak or anything else, then watch this movie with caution. But outside of that, the camera work was a good one, using very fitting music overall. The actors were great. Leon Lai and Qing Van Lao were perfectly able to carry the whole movie, especially when you consider that the movie isn't heavy on the dialogue. Around the middle towards the finish line, there are only a few short lines said. That part of the movie is mostly without any dialogue, and watching Qing Van Lao perform is a perfect example of show, don't tell. Outside of the two main actors, we also have their girlfriends that actually are very significant here, and not just damsel in distress. Especially Martin's girlfriend makes a big impact here. Overall, if you like revenge movies, then this should work for you. Maybe you've seen something like this before, I mean just look at John Woo, but still, the execution is what counts and it was done very good here.